When it comes to getting rich, who do you think is your greatest enemy? We'll answer that question for you. It is yourself, and you might not even be aware of it. That's because our own psychology will work against us unless we make an effort to understand it. The journey toward becoming rich can be ruthless, and every advantage you can take will ensure that you get your own piece of the pie. So, why not do yourself a favor and make sure your journey is easier by watching this video? Here are 10 mental mistakes that keep you from getting rich. Number 1. Lifestyle inflation. Let's start off with this one because a lot of people simply don't get it. Lifestyle inflation, also known as lifestyle creep, is a phenomenon where an individual's spending increases along with their income. So as people earn more, they often believe they can afford more luxurious or higher living standards, which can lead to increased spending. This increased spending can take on many forms, such as more expensive housing, high-end cars, luxury goods, or even just dining out more frequently. And while it's perfectly reasonable to want to improve one's standard of living, the issue with lifestyle inflation is it can prevent significant wealth accumulation. And this is because instead of investing the extra income, people are spending it. And as such, despite earning more, they may not be improving their overall financial health or moving toward their long-term financial goals. Here's an example. Let's say a person gets a $10,000 annual raise. So instead of saving or investing that extra money, they decide to move to a new expensive apartment that costs $800 more each month. At the end of the year, they're actually spending an extra $9,600, nearly all of their raise, and their savings remain unchanged. And lifestyle inflation can be particularly problematic because it can be hard to reverse. Once you're accustomed to a certain standard of living, it can be challenging to cut back. So to avoid lifestyle inflation, it's important to have a clear budget and financial goals. Whenever you receive a raise or other financial windfall, consider how you can use that money to help achieve your financial goals. This doesn't mean you can't improve your standard of living at all, but rather that you should do it in a way that also allows for saving and investment. It's all about balance and making strategic choices that align with your long-term financial aspirations. Remember, even if you had trillions of dollars in your bank account, you could scroll that web right now and find something to spend it all on. Dwell on that for a little bit. Number 2. Herd mentality. You've certainly heard about this one before. In life, if you see the herd going toward a direction chaotically, way more than not, it's better to go the opposite way. And in case you don't know how this works, here's an explanation. So, following the herd is a phrase often used to describe a mentality where individuals make decisions based on what everyone else is doing rather than their independent judgment or analysis. This is a common psychological bias known as herd mentality. Now, here's how this mentality can prevent you from getting rich. Investing in trends. Often, people hear about a hot new investment, be it a particular stock, industry, or asset class such as cryptocurrency, and decide to invest solely in it because it seems like everyone else is doing it. However, they may not fully understand the investment or have considered whether it aligns with their financial goals and risk tolerance. If the trend turns out to be a bubble, think the dot-com bubble in the 2000s or the housing bubble in 2008, well, latecomers to this trend who are the ones who followed the herd can suffer significant financial losses. Ignoring fundamentals. When people follow the herd, they often neglect fundamental financial analysis. So instead of examining a company's revenue, earnings, debt, and other financial indicators, they base their decisions on popularity and hype, which can lead to poor investment outcomes. A lack of diversification. Following the herd often leads to a lack of diversification as individuals may be drawn to the same types of investments that are currently popular. This lack of diversification can increase risk if those investments perform poorly. Remember, in the journey of wealth creation, it is crucial to make informed decisions based on personal financial goals, risk tolerance, and thorough research. Following the herd without such considerations can lead to financial pitfalls. It's also important to remember that what works for others may not necessarily work for you, underlining the importance of a personalized investment strategy. Number 3, FOMO, or fear of missing out. Now, this one could have easily been used as an argument in the previous point, but we felt it needed to have its own in-depth explanation. So if you spend your time on Reddit in groups such as Wall Street Bets, you've certainly heard about this before. Fear of missing out, commonly abbreviated as FOMO, is a psychological phenomenon that refers to the apprehension that others might be having rewarding experiences where you are absent. This social anxiety is characterized by a desire to stay continually connected with what other people are doing. In more financial contexts, FOMO often manifests as a fear of missing out on potential profits, leading individuals to make hasty investment decisions based on what they perceive others are gaining. In the realm of personal finance and investment, FOMO can have detrimental effects on your well-being journey. When influenced by FOMO, investors often make impulsive decisions such as buying into a skyrocketing stock or a popular investment trend without proper due diligence. This herd behavior can lead to buying at peak prices only to see the value plummet later on. FOMO can also cause investors to abandon their carefully planned out investment strategies in favor of chasing quick returns, increasing their exposure to risk and volatility. Moreover, FOMO can often prevent long-term wealth creation by encouraging short-term thinking. Building substantial wealth usually requires patience, disciplined investing, and a long-term perspective. When investors are driven by FOMO, they often seek immediate gratification and overlook the power of consistent, long-term investing. And this can lead to a cycle of jumping from one investment to another, often at the wrong times, which can erode potential earnings and hinder the growth of wealth. Therefore, it's important to make investment decisions based on thorough research and sound financial planning rather than being driven by emotions and the fear of missing out. Number 4, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So on a similar note to FOMO, FUD can be just as dangerous, maybe even worse. So FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's a term often used in investing and business environments to describe a strategy of disseminating negative, vague, or false information in an attempt to harm or manipulate a competitor or market. So in the context of investing, FUD can cause investors to make decisions based on emotion rather than rational analysis, leading them to sell off their investments prematurely or to avoid investing in opportunities that could potentially generate significant returns. It's essentially a sign that an investor has no idea what they're doing. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt can be especially powerful in volatile markets, such as cryptocurrency, where prices can fluctuate wildly in short periods. FUD can also be spread by media, influential figures, or other market participants, and can lead to panic selling or hesitance to invest. These emotional reactions to FUD can prevent individuals from making clear-headed decisions about their investments, leading them to miss out on potential gains or incur unnecessary losses. Overcoming FUD involves maintaining a long-term perspective, conducting thorough research, and making informed decisions rather than reacting impulsively to negative information or market volatility. It's important to understand that markets naturally have periods of ups and downs, and fluctuations are just a part of the investment journey. By staying informed, sticking to a well-thought-out investment plan, and resisting the urge to make fear-based decisions, you can mitigate the impact of FUD on your path to financial success. Number 5, short-term thinking. Now, we request you pay extra special attention to this one because it's highly tied to instant gratification, which might be the hardest mental mistake to overcome. So, short-term thinking in a financial context refers to prioritizing immediate gains and outcomes over long-term success and sustainability. It's about focusing more on the present and near future, often at the expense of the distant future. For example, someone might choose to spend money on non-essential items today rather than investing in it for future growth. Or in terms of investments, they might opt for options promising quick returns instead of ones that could yield higher returns over the long term. Short-term thinking can be a significant barrier to accumulating wealth for a few reasons. Firstly, it often leads to impulsive financial decisions such as unnecessary spending or risky investments that can erode your financial resources over time. If you're constantly seeking immediate gratification or trying to make a quick buck, you're likely to miss out on the power of long-term compounding growth, and that's the key to building substantial wealth. Secondly, short-term thinking can discourage essential wealth-building habits like consistent saving and investing. Building wealth is often a slow and steady process, and it requires patience and discipline. And if you, like so many other people, are looking for guidance with this, well, download the Alux app. On there, we have a learning pack dedicated to the principles of building and maintaining your wealth. If you haven't already, go to Alux.com/app to start your wealth building journey today. Because when you're focused on the short term, it's easy to overlook these habits or underestimate their impact. This mindset can also make it more difficult to plan for the future, set financial goals, and stick to them, all of which are important for financial success. Ultimately, a long-term perspective is a key component of financial planning and wealth creation. Number 6, the gambler mindset. Ah, yes, the most common mark of that financial education is lacking. And the worst part is this mindset can be the most addictive because it's connected to instant gratification as well. The gambler's mindset refers to a mentality where individuals treat investing like gambling, relying heavily on luck, making high-risk bets in the hopes of achieving quick and large returns, and allowing emotions to drive their decision-making process. This mindset often leads to impulsive behavior such as chasing after the latest hot investment without proper research or understanding, or persisting with bad investments in the hope that their luck will turn around. Such individuals might be more likely to fall for get-rich-quick schemes that promise high returns with little to no effort or risk. This mindset can prevent individuals from becoming wealthy because it disregards fundamental principles of successful, long-term investing. These principles include thorough research, thorough planning, risk management, and patient, consistent investment over time. The gambler's mindset tends to focus on short-term gains, often leading to significant losses when high-risk bets don't pay off. It also encourages reactive rather than proactive decision-making, with individuals more likely to make rash decisions based on temporary market fluctuations. As a result, individuals with a gambler's mindset often miss out on the benefits of long-term, disciplined investing, such as compound interest and steady wealth accumulation. Next up at number 7, you don't believe in your potential. Belief in yourself is crucial for achieving any goal, especially when it comes to getting rich. If you don't believe in your ability to become rich, you may subconsciously create barriers that prevent you from attaining that wealth. You might be less likely to take calculated risks or make necessary sacrifices to generate wealth, such as investing time in your education, starting a business, or dedicating effort to advance in your career. A lack of belief can lead to procrastination, missed opportunities, and a failure to capitalize on your potential. Moreover, not believing in your ability to become rich can also impact your financial behaviors and decisions. For instance, you might adopt a scarcity mindset, where you believe there's never enough money, leading to stress and poor financial decisions. Or you might not bother to develop a financial plan, budget, or saving strategy because you don't see the point if wealth seems unattainable. This lack of proactive financial management can lead to a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, making it difficult to build wealth over time. Believing in yourself is the first step toward breaking these patterns and opening up the pathway to financial success. Number 8. You are afraid of failure. Ever tried, ever failed? No matter. Try again, fail better, because failure is the mother of all wisdom. Fear of failure is a significant mental barrier that can hinder your path to financial success. This fear often leads to a risk-averse mindset, causing you to avoid opportunities that involve any degree of uncertainty or risk. Now, while avoiding reckless risk-taking is wise, becoming overly cautious can cause you to miss out on potentially profitable investments or business ventures. Furthermore, this fear can stifle innovation and creativity, essential elements in wealth creation. By preventing you from stepping out of your comfort zone and trying new things, fear of failure can limit your potential for financial growth. Moreover, the fear of failure can foster a mindset of scarcity rather than abundance, leading you to make decisions based on the fear of losing money rather than the potential for gain. And this can result in you holding on to unprofitable investments for too long or not investing at all, missing the benefits of compound interest over time. Also, it may prevent you from learning valuable lessons that come from setbacks and failures, which are often stepping stones to success. Ultimately, overcoming the fear of failure is crucial in your journey to wealth, as it allows you to seize opportunities, learn from your mistakes, and persist in the face of adversity. Number 9. You don't execute your ideas. Not executing on your ideas can prevent you from achieving financial success because ideas alone don't generate wealth. Actions do. Ideas are the seeds of potential wealth, but they need to be acted upon to bring that potential to fruition. If you have a brilliant idea for a new business, product, or service, it's only when you take the steps to bring that idea to life, such as creating a business plan, building a prototype, or seeking an investment, that it's got the chance to generate income for you. By not executing, you leave potential wealth unrealized. Additionally, executing on ideas often involves learning new skills and overcoming challenges, both of which can open up further opportunities for wealth creation. Moreover, not executing on your ideas can lead to a harmful mindset of inaction and missed opportunities. If you continually allow your ideas to remain just ideas, you may develop a habit of never following through, which can stifle personal growth and financial success. Furthermore, in the world of business and entrepreneurship, the landscape is constantly changing. An idea that is innovative and potentially profitable today may not be in the future. Delaying execution could mean missing the prime opportunity to capitalize on your idea, thereby potentially preventing wealth accumulation. And last but not least, at number 10, you never finish anything you start. The habit of not finishing what you start can significantly hinder your path to financial success. Consistency and perseverance are key to wealth creation. Starting a project, whether that's launching a business, developing a new skill, or investing in the stock market, often requires time, effort, and resources. When you consistently abandon projects midway, you fail to see the potential returns on these investments. You also waste the time and resources you've already put in, which could have been used more productively. And this habitual pattern can prevent the accumulation of wealth, as the benefits of most ventures are realized upon completion, not during the initial stages. Moreover, the habit of not finishing tasks can damage your reputation and credibility, especially in a professional or business context. Reliability and trustworthiness are crucial for forging strong relationships, attracting customers, and maintaining a competitive edge in business. If you've become known as someone who doesn't follow through, people might be less likely to invest in your ideas, purchase your products or services, or recommend you to others. This can limit your opportunities for income and wealth creation. Furthermore, each unfinished task represents a missed opportunity for learning and growth, which can be detrimental in the long run, as these are key components of financial success. And with this lesson out of the way, Aluxer, it's time to wrap up this video. These are what we consider to be the 10 most common mental mistakes that prevent people from getting rich. Now we're curious to know your thoughts. What mental mistake do you struggle with the most in your personal life, and how do you plan to fix it? Drop your answer in the comments below and enrich the community. We're always so curious to hear your thoughts. And if you found this information valuable, don't forget to return the favor by tipping us with a like and a share. And as always, thanks for watching, Alux. So if you'd like to learn some more, check out this video next.